Mr. Samples, I understand you caught a big bass on Lake Lanier.
Well, he was a pretty good size. And
How big was he?
22 pounds and 9 ounces.
22 pounds and 9 ounces. Well, the world's record, of course, is 22 pounds and 4 ounces. I believe you'd have one five ounces over that.
Well, I thought he's 25 pounds something. I mean, I took the fish home and brought him home and cleaned him and eat him. I didn't know that, well, I never thought about being nothing like that. I mean, I didn't think I had no record. I know that I had a record, but I didn't think I did on the fish.
Did you measure him?
Yeah, 32 inches long.
Where'd you weigh him at?
Well, I don't know. I was drunk. We weighed him summers, and they didn't nobody dispute the word. Everybody asked how much he'd weigh, and I'd just tell them how much he weighed, and then didn't nobody offer to weigh him again. I showed him all over the county. I reckon I did. I think I did.
Plenty of people saw the fish then.
There's plenty of people seen the fish.
What'd you catch him on?
A little bitty spring lizard, little bitty white-bellied spring lizard.
What kind of tackle was you using?
Using a Zebico 33 with, I think, a 12-pound test line. It's 8 or 12, and I'm not sure which.
Well, how come you didn't take him up to the marina and get him weighed right away?
Well, I didn't think nothing about it. I mean, I was fishing for something to eat.
Do you know what the world's record bass was?
No.
You haven't have any idea?
I thought it's 25 pounds something other. That's how come I did. I could have, I mean, if I'd known that was it, well, I might have weighed him or something other, somewhere. No, we did weigh him, but I don't know where. I thought weighed him down at Joe Hansard's, but Harold said we didn't weigh him down there, so I don't guess we weighed him down there.
Well, how did the fish eat?
Good.
How often did you have him? More than one meal?
3 messes.
3 messes. What, supper and breakfast?
Supper, dinner, and breakfast. Supper, breakfast, and dinner. Put it like that, that's the way we eat him.
Well, if you catch another big fish like that, weighs over 22 pounds, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to have my picture took every time I can get to Kodak and frame him. I didn't know I had a record.
Jenna, you like to fish a lot, don't you?
Well, I've let work has hindered my fishing last 2 years. It never done it before then, but it has for the last 2 years. But it ain't gonna hinder it so much from now on, for I'm gonna do a bunch of fishing.
Junior, have you ever rode a motorcycle?
Yeah, I rode a 250 Honda.
Is that right? You own a Honda then?
No, I seen one here at the house. Emery had one here at the house, and I was about halfway in the ocean riding him. Been aiming to for about a week. I got back down the yard, and he showed me how to handle him, and I lit out up to the top of the hill, went down to the lake, Joe Hansard's store, and got me a pair of Bermuda shorts and the loudest Hawaiian shirt I could find, a pair of tennis shoes.
You was really dolled up then.
And a little straw hat. But I lost my hat. Got on up to waterworks above the house. Started to turn in. Me and the motorcycle separated about 4 times right fast. Skint my leg, tore all the hide off the head. Broke my big toe, that's about it. Skint me all over. About the time I thought it was all over with, he hit me in the back of the head.
Junior, you ever serve in the Army?
No. Fort Max, as far as I got.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. I had blood pouring in my foot and went down there barefooted, and the breech leg rolled up to my knees, couldn't wear no shoes.
Well, what happened to your foot?
Dropped the axe on it, stuck it through it on top.
Well, what'd they say?
I said my nerves was bad.
Junior, you ever get in any fights?
Yeah, I've been in 2 or 3. Got left for dead up in Dawson County, hit with a Coca-Cola case one time.
Well, good Lord, why'd they do that?
I'd went to a dance, me and Fowler boy up there. It was a bad night. They run him off and shot at him, tore up Preacher Jarrett Fowler's car, and treated me rough, put me in my car and pushed it off, left me for dead. Our son woke me up the next morning. Couldn't see how my left eye and the right one went together that evening.
What'd you do to get in the fight?
Drinking beer, watching them dance, not keeping my hands to myself.
Sound like that was a pretty good round, how?
Yeah, well, they had some good dances up there.
Well, Junior, you working at being a carpenter now?
No, my brother called me up and offered me a job the other night. I told him I guess I'd lay around and garden a little bit and fish a little in the morning and fish a little in the evening, garden the rest of the time. Try to get my health back and get ready when spring opens up and they start running, get ready for it.